ever want to be in the realm of I'm caught in a mold and I can't never. That's over.
And the next thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right?
Jaguar Wright just dropped some hot tea about the night Whitney Houston passed away, and according to her, somebody killed Whitney. But not only that, she's claiming that Ray J was the last person seen with Whitney and even accused him of giving her some really bad drugs.
I saw Ray J coming out of the hotel, hiding his head, being pushed into the car. Why? I looked and I said, why is he hiding? Why is he hiding his face? He's always trying to show his face when he's around Whitney.
And the crazy part is, she also believes that Whitney was attacked and the heart attack rumors were fake, explaining that the night they found her body, she had several injuries and her lungs were damaged.
They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Ray J even got exposed for secretly teaming up with Claude Davis and Diddy to push Whitney out the spotlight, kind of like a sacrifice to boost their own status in Hollywood.
Ray J and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like different personalities. So I was like,
everyone should know that anything related to Diddy comes with its own set of cautions. Like, take Young Miami's experience as an example. Not to be messy, but Ray J did say that Diddy has been a huge influence in his life, which is crazy. It's unusual. However, when you consider the bond between him and Claude, all those secrets about Diddy's actions for Claude start making sense.
Now, rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994.
That I could be attracted to a man while I still am very attracted to a woman.
Things between them have been crazy, but the story about Whitney is still lingering around because people are believing that Ray J was blackmailed. So after Whitney split from Bobby Brown, she started hanging out with Ray J, and that started up some drama. People couldn't stop talking about their 17-year age difference, and it seemed like Whitney and Ray J couldn't care less. At the same time, Whitney was fighting some demons, and rumors say that Ray J wasn't helping at all. In fact, word on the street is he was even supplying her. But of course, Whitney denied all the allegations.
I don't like to think of myself addicted. I like to think of I had a bad habit, which can be broken.
I never talk about it, but it was something I felt like she wanted to talk about, and it just was the right time. So we talked briefly about it, and I told them how I felt and just how I blame myself on a lot of stuff. But
now here's where it gets a little messier. Insiders hint that Claude and Diddy weren't exactly rooting for her either. They supposedly wanted her out the spotlight, and some say they even paid Ray J to keep some things quiet. This plan seemed to work since Ray J was super close to Whitney, almost like he was her main man at the time. But it all felt suspicious when you think about how much control they had over our girl Whitney. She ended up going to rehab, but after completion in time, she went back to using, which made it easy for Ray J, Diddy, and Claude to end her. On February 11, 2012, the tragic day of the Claude Davis pre-Grammy party, Whitney Houston was found lifeless in a bathtub. A month later, the coroner revealed that her death was due to accidental drowning, compounded by heart disease, and noted multiple drugs in her system. At first, a lot of people pointed fingers at Whitney for her own downfall, thinking that her struggles with addiction were to blame. However, the plot thickened when that same coroner who worked on Kim Porter's case made a shocking revelation. He argued that the level of drugs in Whitney's system wasn't lethal and pointed out the water found in her lungs, suggesting that she was alive when she went underwater. Therefore, the number of pills missing from the bottle found in her room didn't even align with the fatal overdose.
My God, somebody gave her a bad bag.
Cocaine.
Yes, I promise you, that was the first thing that came out of my mouth. And then I saw Ray J, and it all added up.
He was the one trying to bring her back, though, at the time of prior to her death, right?
He needed her back.
After the news came out, people started doubting what they knew, and the story around her death started to shift, sparking rumors that someone close to her might have played a role, thinking maybe Ray J did it. Bobby Brown's sister Leola didn't like him from the start. She told everybody how she caught Ray J slipping out the hotel the night Whitney died, trying to hide his face. The whole situation led to tons of speculation about what really happened to Whitney that night.
Well, you know, Ray J was kind of down on his luck because the whole bullshit had happened. You know, Whitney was dead and he was using her, as he's said himself, for clout. And then all of a sudden he got Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, something's definitely not right. And get this, Jaguar also said Whitney's body had marks of a struggle, as if she was defending herself against somebody or something. And not only that, once Whitney passed, Jaguar revealed that Ray J, Claude, and Diddy got rid of her daughter Christina.
Kim told someone very close to her that she thought he was trying to kill her. Just like Whitney Houston sent a note and said that they was trying to kill her. Just like Janis Joplin sent a note and said they was trying to kill her when Clive Davis had only been managing her for a year. I'm going to find that promissory note, Clive, I promise you.
Was also found unconscious in a bathtub after a bad drug episode, leading to a coma that lasted nearly 6 months before she tragically passed away. Then her stepson, Bobby Brown Jr., OD'd 5 years later, and he was only 28 years old at the time when his girlfriend found him in the bedroom. Reports claim no suspicion of foul play, adding that the night before he consumed tequila and cocaine. A witness also pointed out that somebody dropped him off a goodie bag but never explained what was in it. His girlfriend mentioned that Bobby Jr. was dealing with symptoms like he had the flu or COVID. He took an at-home test and never tested positive for either virus. So, did Claude and Diddy get rid of him too? According to Jaguar claims, everyone around Whitney knew too much, and getting rid of the ones who could possibly leak the truth was the plan. Another sad story closer to Whitney's case, which kind of feels like deja vu, doesn't it? And was it really all just an accident though? What's your take on this messy situation? Spill the tea in the comments.